Welcome back to the Faith Focus podcast, where we delve into the spiritual and practical aspects of our Christian faith. I'm your host, Daniela Bezant, and today we're going to discuss a topic that touches the very heart of our global Christian community: the vast number of independent Christian denominations, their origins, and the importance of unity within Christendom. This episode is entitled, United We Stand, Healing the Divide Among Christian Denominations. Have you ever wondered why there are so many different Christian denominations? How did we end up with such a fragmented faith? And what can we do about it? Today we'll explore these questions and more, aiming to inspire a renewed sense of unity among Christians. Let's begin with the numbers. Estimates suggest there are over 45,000 to 66,000 independent Christian denominations worldwide. This figure includes large, well-known denominations like Baptists, Methodists, and Pentecostals, as well as smaller independent congregations and home churches. The sheer volume of these denominations can be overwhelming and at times confusing for both believers and non-believers. Globally, approximately 2.3 billion people worldwide identify as Christians. That makes up about 31% of the world's population. Now, these Christians are spread across every continent, bringing their unique cultural perspectives to their faith. Yet, despite this diversity, all these denominations share a common root in Catholicism. So let's journey back in time. For the first millennium, Christianity was the Catholic Church. It was the central authority. However, theological disputes, political power struggles, and cultural differences led to significant splits. The Great Schism of 1054 divided the Eastern Orthodox Church from the Roman Catholic Church. Then in the 16th century, the Protestant Reformation, led by figures like Martin Luther and John Calvin, further fragmented the Christian community. These movements aimed to correct perceived errors and abuses within the church, but to be honest, all they did was set the stage for the proliferation of the denominations we see today. Each split, while often rooted in a sincere desire for reform, created new branches with distinct beliefs and practices, and it just kept happening over and over and over. So imagine what it would mean for Christendom if we could find a way to unite. The prospect is daunting, but it is exhilarating. Unity among Christians wouldn't mean uniformity necessarily, but a harmonious collaboration, respecting each tradition's uniqueness while embracing our shared faith in Christ. In a world where secularism, atheism, and other militant ideologies are on the rise, Christian unity is more critical than ever. Secularism often tries to marginalize religious voices, pushing Christians into the background. It's easier for these forces to do that when we're divided. But united, we can present a formidable front, safeguarding our values and our beliefs. Let's consider the impact of atheism and secularism. These ideologies often promote a worldview that excludes religious perspectives, advocating for a society devoid of spiritual influence. In such a climate, a fragmented Christianity struggles to maintain its voice. We get bullied, we get silenced. But imagine the power and influence of a united Christian community, one that speaks with a common purpose and stands firm against the encroaching tide of secularism. The call for Christian unity isn't just about external threats, it's about internal strength. When Christians unite, we can support each other more effectively, share resources, and amplify our collective impact. Unity allows us to focus on what truly matters, living out the teachings of Christ and spreading His message of love and redemption. We must prioritize unity to shield ourselves from global atheism, communism, wokeism, and other extremist ideologies. These forces seek to redefine morality and ethics, often in ways that contradict Christian teachings. By standing together, we can offer a counter-narrative grounded in the timeless truth of our faith. Consider the early churches described in Acts 2:42 to 47. The believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and fellowship, breaking bread together and praying. They shared everything they had and supported one another. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. That's a direct quote. The image of the early church is a powerful testament to the strength and attractiveness of a united community. But how do we achieve this unity? Well, it starts with recognizing our common ground. At the core, all Christian denominations share fundamental beliefs. We believe in the divinity of Christ, His resurrection, the Holy Trinity, the authority of the Bible. By focusing on these shared beliefs, we can begin to bridge the gaps that separate us. Moreover, we need to engage in open and respectful dialogue. Understanding and appreciating the diverse traditions within Christianity, that can help us move past our differences and work together towards common goals. It's not about compromising our beliefs, but it's about finding ways to collaborate and support each other. One practical step towards unity is through collaborative service projects. When Christians from different denominations come together to serve their communities, it fosters a sense of solidarity and mutual respect. These acts of service demonstrate our shared commitment to living out Christ's teachings and can be a powerful witness to the world. And we also need to be vigilant against the forces that seek to divide us. Divisive rhetoric, whether from within or outside the church, only serves to weaken us. Instead of focusing on what separates us, let's celebrate what unites us. The unity of the Christian community is not just an ideal, but a necessity in today's world. By focusing on what unites us, engaging in respectful dialogue, and working together towards common goals, we can present a united front against the challenges posed by secularism and other ideologies that threaten our faith and our way of life. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history and potential future of our faith. If you found this discussion meaningful, please share it with others, subscribe to the podcast, and please leave a comment. It really helps us when you do. Your support helps us continue to bring you meaningful and enriching content. Until next time, stay blessed and keep the faith alive.